Hello. I wanted to talk to you tonight about how I meditate. So, meditation by definition means to concentrate on something or to focus on something and put extreme concentration or extreme focus on a specific thing like breathing or gazing at a candle flame or something like that. So when I first started meditating, I had a lot of troubles making my mind still, and and then after a while, I just kind of let my mind go, and that made it easier um, in the long run. It kind of trained my mind to relax. So the first thing that I do when I meditate is get in a relaxed position. I like to sit in a half lotus position, um, but it's perfectly okay to sit in a chair or to lay down or just any way that you can get comfortable is best. But you also want to be in a somewhat alert state. You don't want to get sleepy. So there's that. So then I like to take a few deep breaths to help me relax and help get into a calm state. And I breathe through my belly when I do that. So you breathe in, filling your belly first, and then filling your chest, and then exhale, letting it out of your chest, and then letting it out of your belly last. And that's a method to increase the amount of air that you're taking in and the amount that you're exhaling. So a little bit of belly breathing. I've meditated with a group of Buddhists for a period of time. And I found that they don't really take those deep breaths at the beginning, but that's just something that I like to do. You don't have to do it. It just helps me relax and get into a good meditative state. So then I just kind of let my mind go, or I don't really try to clear it or to block my thoughts or anything. I just let the thoughts come and go. I like the analogy of clouds coming and going and watching them. It's very similar to watching your thoughts come and go. And then sometimes I have thoughts or something that's on my mind and it just needs to be worked out. And it takes a long time. And so I just let it go. And I found pretty early in my meditating that I actually feel my head relaxing, and that's one of the best parts of meditating for me. Is your head actually relaxes. You let go of all that tension and all those things that you hold on to, all those ideals, and things like that. Just kind of let it go, and you'll literally feel your head relaxing when you let go of your thoughts. Sometimes it takes some time, but I'm sure that you'll experience this, or you may have already experienced it. So I let my thoughts come and go, and then eventually I come to a place, I believe it's the theta brainwave state, which is very similar to when you're going to sleep. But I'm fully awake and alert. And in that state, you start getting more visual effects and things. I usually meditate with my eyes closed. My Buddhist friends tell me that they practice with their eyes open, but with just a loose gaze, not trying to focus their vision on any certain thing, and then they keep that gaze in one spot kind of in front of them, um, and on the ground uh, a few feet. Another thing that's different about the way that I meditate and Buddhist meditation is Buddhists don't really, or from my experience, or the way that it looks to me, they don't really deal with the spiritual. They're dealing mainly with mental and the physical, slowing the mind, getting control of the mind, um, and experiencing peace in the mind. And they focus mainly on the breathing. So with that focus on the breathing, I do that a lot, or I have done it more so in the past, and it's a very good method. But then I started going for more of a spiritual type of an experience with my meditation, and I focus on a light that I feel more as warmth, but I feel it in my heart. And I just focus my attention on that, and I feel like that is the seat of my soul. And when I'm doing that, I feel like I'm linking with the divine. I think that when Jesus talked about going into the wilderness and spending time with his Father, what he was doing was meditating and spending time with that light within. I think that's what he referred to as his Father, because that is, he was talking about his personal link to God. The way I see God as universal source. So when I'm meditating, I'm focusing on my inner link to that universal source, and after a while in that state, it becomes quite blissful and wonderful, and it feels really good. There's been times when I've just wanted to stay in that state, and so I kept meditating I've done it for like an hour and a half. I think that's about the longest that I've stayed in meditation. And when you do that, you are marinating in the divine, which makes you better. And you probably feel a bit better after meditating, but you see changes in yourself in your daily life, and I think that that's the biggest effect of meditation. You start behaving more sanely. You're happier because you're behaving in more healthy ways. So that's what meditation is to me. There are many different forms of meditation, including like guided meditation, where you go on a mental journey, and those can be very useful as well. But my main form of meditation is like I've described to you this evening. So I hope you're doing well. I wish you much love. Namaste. Peace, peace, peace.